You know why we're here. You know exactly why we're here. You know why you clicked on this video. Because we got to catch up with the icons. They're finally back home from their cruise. Seemed like there's been a bit of bickering. But Netta was showing his stuff yesterday. He was in his little swimsuit. Now I couldn't get them clips because he was singing too many songs. And I was like, no copyright on this channel shall be allowed. But what's up, my friends? And welcome back once again to the Just Case and Bread. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Case and Bread. You know what I'm gonna ask you to do? Like the video, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe to the channel because it's a good time over here. And let me tell you, this is some good listening today. We get to learn about Netta's seasoning, what's going on between him and Charles, how they were chased down at the cruise. Girls said that they had a line out the door and they were like, oh, please, oh my God, it's too many people. But there were some other stories online that said otherwise, and I was like,
Okay, y'all wanted an update, y'all wanted a story time. I'm gonna give y'all a story time from my point of view. Okay, so before we booked the cruise, we did not know that Charles and Netta was going on this cruise. We had no idea about the Charles and Netta honeymoon or whatever. We had no idea. So while we were all boarding, I guess this is where she got the, oh, they were waiting for us to come on narrative from, because as we were boarding, like, everybody was just talking, having a good time, just like mingling. We all at the same time just happened to look down and see that Charles and Netta was right there. So my girlfriend was like, is that? So when she said that, everybody just looked. And at that time, I'm like, oh, like, let me just record them. So that's what I did. So when she spotted me, she was already looking around, like, kind of, I don't know if she was nervous or what, but she looked up and saw I was recording. She pointed at Charles and was like, look, she waved, whatever. That was it. They were just like, oh my God, I can't believe we're on the cruise with Netta. We probably talked about it for just that moment. By the time they scanned our passports and we went on the ship, nobody was really talking about it anymore. So I'm trying to think about the next time we saw them. Nobody really was saying anything. I'm trying to think about what she was saying on the live, because I am in the group, like the Carnival Cruise group, and I did see the pictures that were posted were the only pictures that are inside the group. So if it was people outside the group, mind you, it was like 1,000 and something people in the group, but only those 7 pictures were posted in the group. So those are the ones that I posted, and I've just blocked the people's face out because, you know, they might not have wanted to go viral. I knew the video was going to go up, whatever. So let me think. Give me a moment. Let me get myself together, because I'm trying to think about what she said on the live and then hint on what she said on the live. Okay, so she also said something about a whole bunch of people trying to take pictures with her. So when we first got on the cruise, I think that's when everybody was just kind of shocked that Charles and Netta was on there. Not in like a, maybe I guess you would say in like a fan-ish type of way, but it was just like, oh my God, Charles and Netta. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's like, say you ran into like a high school friend. You're like, oh my God, you're here. You take a quick picture and then that's it. Like, no other time did me or my girlfriend think about Charles and Netta, like, at all the whole time. Other than when we saw them on the deck, when it was like the little line dance party, we saw them. So the times that I recorded is the only times that I seen them. And I think she was telling the truth. She wasn't lying about people wanting to take pictures with them, but I just think she over exaggerated the truth. So people were taking pictures with them, but I don't think it was like thousands of people. I don't think anybody knew she was going to be on the cruise. I don't think anybody waited on her to come to the cruise. I did not see them once we hit port to do the excursions at all. I only saw them to take an initial picture. We did take a picture with them. They were walking through the dining hall and people were like, oh, there go Charles and Netta, but not in like, oh, let's run up to them. No, it was literally just like, oh, there go Charles and Netta again, and she would look, she would wave, that was it. And then everybody would get back to doing what they was doing. It was never in a way that was just like, oh my God, Charles and Netta. So and then a lot of people were also saying like, oh, let's let them enjoy their honeymoon, like we're all on here on vacation. So nobody was trying to like be fanned out about them or nothing. So we saw them then. I didn't see them I didn't see them anymore. Like, I didn't see them a lot at all. So I wasn't even sure if they were like outside their cabins or anything. I did hear, I think she was on like the 6th floor, and we were on the 10th. So that could have been a thing too. I didn't see them at any nightlife clubs or anything. The only time I saw them was just like during the day, like when everybody was on the deck, like doing deck stuff. I didn't see them at any comedy shows. I didn't see them at just like any shows that were going on. I didn't see them. We did like it was a whole bunch of people at bingo. I did not see them at bingo. I did not see them when we were in Nassau, Bahamas. I just did not see them. They weren't like just out where everybody could see them. The only time people saw them, maybe if we were all waiting in the elevator, but that's it. So people did want to take pictures with them, but thousands of pictures, no, I don't think that was a thing. Because a lot of people didn't see them. I think that's what we were kind of saying in the group, like, oh, and a lot of people didn't even know Charles and Netta was on there. Like, nobody shouted them out saying, oh, Charles and Netta is here, like from the Carnival crew. Nothing. Like, it was literally like, the way I would explain it is, you seeing somebody you haven't seen in a very long time. You finally see them, and you're like, oh my god, hey, nice to see you, nice to meet you, and then that's it. You don't think about it no more. And that's just from my point of view. In the little group that we're in on Carnival on Facebook, that's pretty much all everybody's saying. Just like, oh, it was nice to get a picture with them. But anything other than that, no. I mean, that's it. That's the only storyline I have. It just wasn't much. It wasn't much to it.
Is somebody lame? Let's get to the video.
Yeah, we had a wonderful time. And we didn't have no clue and no idea. We did not go on this cruise or nothing for no meet and greet or no nothing like that. We just went on there because Charles and I, we never had a anniversary. We never had an anniversary. No, excuse me. We never had a honeymoon since we've been married. I mean, yes, we've been going to all these different cities and states and stuff like this, doing meet and greets and stuff like that, but that was nothing like a honeymoon. So we had decided that we was gonna make this Bahamas trip our honeymoon by going on a Carnival cruise. We didn't find out about the trip until last minute.
I'm not going on no last minute honeymoon. I'm not going on no last minute honeymoon. I mean, yeah, we could do the wedding one year and then do the honeymoon the next year. I don't mind that. But when I go on my honeymoon, I want it to be well planned. I want it to be secluded because there are some things I need to do and I don't need other people to hear too well. So I'm not going to make a plan at the end of the month to go on my honeymoon the very next month. And I'm having a courthouse wedding and I still plan on planning out my honeymoon.
July, that was due because we had to miss our trip going to the DR back in June, and that was
I wonder why they missed that trip.
gonna be our honeymoon trip. So we was like, we got to get something going on, and we got to get something going with this trip. I mean, for honeymoon. So we decided to go to the Bahamas. So we booked that trip for the Bahamas. Not having no clue. I didn't have no clue at all that this trip was gonna be the way it was. But either way it went, I was very exhausted for one. But I had an amazing time with a lot of different people. I mean, I can't fabricate the story. I see that y'all see things and stuff that's going on out there, but I promise to y'all, I know we took over 2,000 photos, and it was crazy. We had a great time while we was there. The people, I had no disrespectful bone on that ship, and not only that, majority of that ship was African American black women.
So that ain't got shit to do with nothing. All the stories that was coming out was that, yeah, people were like, oh shoot, that's Netta and Charles on the cruise ship. But Netta's trying to make it seem like he was the Beyonce on the cruise ship and everybody was coming after him to spend time with him, take pictures. Who gonna take 2,000 pictures with you on a cruise ship? Everybody got stuff to do. Ain't no way. And they ain't who they think they are.
I'm not saying that they went on the trip just to see me, because they didn't know that we was going on the trip for a long time. But
they didn't go on no trip to see you at all. Trying to be like, we were trying to be secretive and not tell anybody we were going here, but we told no one and everyone recognized us. No.
It comes to find out that majority of those people that was on that trip was Miss Netta and Charles fans. Okay. And we loved that. We loved the time that we shared with them. We had a lot of people that was doing doing a lot of posting and stuff like that. A lot of people coming up to me, and y'all see it on social media. A lot of people saying that me and Charles are totally different people than what we portray ourselves here on the internet, because this is like something that we do for fun, a living. This is what we do for fun or whatever. We on the internet.
I ain't see not near one a person say any of that. I ain't see nobody be like, you know how we assume that Netta is really rude to Charles just because we watch their lives? No, Netta is really nice. Nobody said that. Nobody.
Entertaining and stuff. This is not our real life. This is not how we act for real. This is not how we do, and this is not how we conduct ourselves in the public. Because if y'all see, I don't know, I didn't see everything, but I didn't see nobody really say nothing too much bad about Charles and Miss Netta that posted pictures and stuff that on social media. Probably was a lot of bad comment, which was fine. I don't care, but we had a wonderful time, and we met.
I don't care about the comments, but I'm gonna keep on saying I don't care about the comments that I keep on reading that I say I don't care about.
A lot of wonderful people. I swear, we had met so many new people. They was excited to see us. We had to make it exciting to see them too, because it was like we wasn't expecting this. And then when we first got out of the,
all I think of when he said excitement is, y'all remember when they was doing that fake voiceover where they were having like their fans cheer and they were like acting like they were really waving at people and it was just a show track. This is what this is giving me the feeling of. We had to make it exciting for them because they were so excited to see us. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. All you had to do was pose and be like, so what are you talking about? You had to make it exciting. What are you talking about?
Vehicle to step on the ship, they were waiting outside for us to come, and we looking like, okay, all right, then what's going on? I didn't know what was going on. Yes, I told people that we was going to the Bahamas, but there's 3 or 4 different boats out there in Miami to be on. So I never told nobody which boat we was gonna be on, and it was crazy, but it was so fun. It was so fun. They made the crazy out of fun. Like I said, they started as soon as we walked out the vehicle, and I was like, okay. I talked to one girl. I said, okay, spill the beans. What's going on? And they like, Miss Netta. They was like, it's a whole site. It's called Carnival Quest. It's Carnival Cool. I forgot what it was called. Carnival Conquest.
Okay.
Cruise. September the 13th, September the 16th. Everybody was posting in that group, and everybody was like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I think them veneers made his list way worse. He should not have gotten them veneers.
Charles and Miss Netta here on our ship, and it was like everybody was looking for us. They were just looking for what to see us, and when we got there and we got out and got out the vehicle and stuff, and we finally got on board at the ship and stuff, it was just people were like, oh my God, we was hoping that you was on our ship, and a lot of people was on different ships was hoping the same thing, because when we collided together, when we started doing the excursions, after we get off the ship and go around in the Bahamas, we did excursion, and that's when we met the other people on the other cruise line ship, and they was like, you went on our ship, and we wish you was on our ship, but we still get a chance to see you. It was great. It was great. I didn't have no negativity people come to me or nothing. It just made me feel like I was just so loved by everyone, and that's just how I needed to feel for after all the stuff that's been going on social media that I've been dealing with for all year, and last year as well too. So I also knew that I'm not shutting out my icons, my icons. I'm not shutting y'all out. I know I get love from y'all all the time, but
This is the definition of I like to start trouble. I like to start problems. I like drama in my life. I like stress in my life. That's what I like to do. Because why are you still talking about the drama or the stress or the comments or the negativity that you went through a whole year ago? Hell, even a month ago. You know how quick I try to let go of things? 24 hours. Now, I don't really like Beyonce no more because I think something wrong with her. But I do remember her saying she only gives herself 24 hours to be sad about like small situations, which I would consider small situations, people negatively talking about Netta. But you keep on bringing up everything. Keep on bringing up how this person attacked you. Keep on bringing up the whole black women thing. Shut up. Damn.
Love on this cruise was like a whole different type of love thing. And it was like, oh my God. Oh my God. But we had a wonderful time. We arrived back home last night. We got back home last night. And we had a wonderful honeymoon. You know, something that we just gonna have a lot of memories of. You know, I'm not saying that we're not gonna never take another trip, but I don't think we're taking another cruise.
Could you imagine taking a trip with your man and you don't get none? Like, you don't get none. And you all the way like by the water, you know, at the balcony, and you hugging and kissing on him, and he's like, hey man, get away from me, dude. All right, we're just here for social media. Get away from me, bro. I'm like, oh.
But it was wonderful. The people was wonderful. They was absolutely, oh my God, they were just, their spirit was beautiful. I mean, if it was some people on there that didn't like me, they did not show it. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. It was a couple people, well, I'm not gonna say a couple because it was more than two. It was a few people that came up to me and they want, you know, and after they had sat down and talked with me or talked around me or been in my presence, they came up to me and they told me that, you know, it was different stories, but one story where a girl came up and she was like, Miss Netta, she said, I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be honest. When we was up on the top deck, I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't want to say nothing to you. She was like, but after being around you and hearing your conversation and feeling your vibe, she said, I just wanted to come and tell you. I didn't bring nobody else with me. She said, I just wanted to come tell you personally that you are totally different than the person that you are on the internet. I get that. I get that's what you do. That's what you make your money, and it's fine because that's what everybody do. But she's like, I just wanted to come and tell you personally. She's like, I changed my mind about you, and she's like, and you totally a different person in person. You know, and I was just like, okay.
I try so hard not to look at the comments because I'm really trying to just focus on Netta. But all these tomatoes, somebody said, making shit up.
Gave her a hug and everything. I got a lot of that. And that's all y'all people need to see and need to know. This, what I'm doing right here, is not my life. This is not how I act or how I conduct myself in real life. You know, it's just not. I'm a totally different person. And if you don't be around me, you'll never know that. Because the internet is just what you see. It's like TV, you know, it's not real. It's, you know, it's not my true feelings, you know, and stuff on here, because I try to be strong on here. I try to be strong for myself because that's what I am. I portray myself as being a strong person. I can be emotional.
Boy, I thought he was about to say, I'm a strong black woman.
I can be sympathetic. I have a heart just like everybody else got a heart. So, you know, I just don't show that here on the internet. You know, y'all don't know if I go to bed at night, do I think about this stuff and do I break down and do I cry or whatever? Nobody knows that. Nobody would never know that because they're not here with me, you know.
We know now because you told us. It's for you to say, I go and break down in my room and cry at night about the comments that are on social media about me and Charles not really loving me and me not being in a real relationship and about how my skin doesn't look good and about how my BBL ain't took. I don't go and cry about that. I don't. No. See, y'all cry about it. Y'all cry about it because you're so focused on me, but me, nah. I
don't know what type of person I am when I'm not on this social media side, you know. And my season as well. They doing great. The numbers are doing great. I'm getting a lot of orders in on my seasoning. Hold on for y'all.
Oh, okay. Do tell. Do show.
All right, then. Here they go. I finally got all 3 of the seasonings that's out now. So, y'all know if I got mine, ooh, Lord, you will get yours.
The Lord didn't like it. He didn't like that at all.
I got all 3 seasons here. Excuse me, golly.
Yep.
Wow. But
how odd is it that he picked up his seasonings and started choking? Oh.
I have the all-purpose season. I done received that. So the thing about it is, these are my sample seasons. These are how y'all's gonna look as well too. And y'all season will be out. Y'all season the pre-orders, they will be mailed out. I think they will be mailed out this week. So y'all have y'all seasons in y'all hands as well too. And just like I said, when y'all do y'all season, just do a quick little a video. If you like it, say you like it. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. Everybody is not gonna like it, because and there's gonna be some people on here that's gonna make some videos that's gonna act like they don't like it, which is fine. It's fine with me. I'm telling you, I promise you. But you gotta go out and you gotta buy and you gotta taste it for yourself.
Now, there are people on TikTok who have done their pre-order. They're making videos and stuff like, y'all sitting up here talking about Netta seasoning. You support everything else. You support the white man, but you don't want to support a black man trying to make something of himself, trying to come out with a product, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's all cool, fine, and dandy. But this type of creation and knowing his work style, his cooking style, it just doesn't seem sanitary to me, and it doesn't seem safe, especially after him choking when he's picking up his own product.
You really can't go with what nobody else say. That's the thing when I was telling everybody and stuff. You can't follow nobody else. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta be your own boss. You gotta be your own leader. You can't go off. If somebody say, this season, I'm gonna throw it in the trash, I don't want it. That might don't taste good to them, but you don't know how it's gonna taste good to you, because everybody have a different taste bud. Because I don't like a lot of things. I know a lot of y'all don't like a lot of things too, so everybody ain't gonna like the same thing. But what I can say is that give it a try. And if you don't want to give it a try, that's fine with me too. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not gonna feel a certain way about you. If you don't buy the seasons, it's okay. But I am enforcing and telling y'all that you gotta try it.
You can't say, I ain't forcing you to buy it. You ain't got to buy it. But I'm enforcing that you got to try it.
Gotta try it. Can't knock it till you try it. That's what I always think. You can't knock it till you try it. But that's what I'm about to do today. I'm back home today. I know y'all seeing me was talking crazy about that food on that ship. It just wasn't, my cup of tea. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I couldn't wait to get back home so I can cook my own food and eat my own food and my own tasting and all that other stuff. But we did. We enjoyed ourselves. We had a wonderful time. And these are the seasons that's out now. I got 3 of them out. I got 2 more that's coming out after these get to selling and get a lunch. And those other 2 seasons are going to be, it's going to be a seafood season for one. I'm gonna have a seafood season. And those of y'all that don't like salt, that's salt free, that like salt, I'm gonna also have them seasonings out for y'all too as well. So I'm trying to defeat the purpose. I'm trying to satisfy everybody.
Not defeat the purpose. I'm trying to satisfy everybody would have been great. Defeat the purpose just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I ain't trying to be funny. But I do feel like people who stutter like this and who have a hard time putting words together that make sense by definition, should just pick up a book. Just read. I'm an avid reader. I'll read, I say at least about 10, 20 pages a day. Hey, and I know some of my homegirls, y'all some readers too. I love y'all. I was thinking about us starting like a group of reading, Like maybe I was going to start a Facebook group or something, and then we could do like a book every 2 to 3 months, because we all got jobs and lives and stuff like that. But I was like, I didn't know how my homegirls be reading. But that's besides the story, besides the case. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't hurt Netta to read some self-help books, to probably read some empowerment books, so that he's not sticking to what people have to say about him, and he can start to stick to what he's learning about himself through reading. And he could also improve how he speaks by reading.
Trying to satisfy everybody. So, just like again, like I told y'all, I'm sorry about the cost. There's nothing I can do. A lot of people like Miss Netta making that season out of her kitchen. I'm not making it out of my kitchen. It's going through a process. Okay, I'm not doing nothing out of my home with no seasoning. All of it is going through a process. The labels and everything. I don't have anything to do with none of that. All of that is other people doing. They're doing that for me. I'm not there writing out the label and telling. I'm not doing all of that, you guys. So whatever mistakes or whatever on the labels, they correcting them themselves. So they're correcting them and they're getting it back together like it's supposed to be, just like the chicken, I was never told it was gonna be a kicking chicken. I know people that got business with that name, that's a kicking chicken. So when y'all said that and y'all made that known to me, then I had to make that known to them, because I have a true friend that owns a restaurant that's called Kicking Chicken, and I'm looking like, Kicking Chicken? No, we can't use Kicking.
If you just said you had a friend who has a restaurant named Kicking Chicken, as soon as the proof came back, you should have been able to say, no, I have a friend who owns a restaurant with this name. Do not use it. Use exactly what I paid you to write on that darn label. What I also am starting to pick up, Netta is trying to find a way to reinvest his money so that he gets the payout that he was getting, you know, around this time last year when they first hit, when they was going on all those tours. Now his views are dropping. His lives, they may have like maybe 4,000 to 8,000 people in there at any given time. And you see Charles been going live a lot more too. Remember Charles used to didn't go live? They're losing money and they're trying to invest it into something. Why I think this is a bad idea is because you have to get all of these different approvals, hire outside sources, the whole shipping, then you have to pay back whatever you borrowed against in order to create the product. I don't think this was a good financial move for them to make money off of their money. That's really what they're trying to make money off their money, and this wasn't a good idea. I don't think they're gonna make back what they invested into this.
Chicken, baby, because I know somebody personally got that, you know. So we had to get these labels back together and stuff, and get them to not just only y'all satisfaction, so y'all can make them look like they cute. We had to get them to protect me and my brand. So we went over some of the labels. We did a lot of changes and stuff like that. Well, we didn't. I suggested it, and they doing the changes. Okay. So
and y'all know I used to work in advertising. Shout out to Greg Advertising. Oh, loved that place. That place taught me so much stuff. Anyway, when I was working in advertising, even if you wanted to get like a label made or something like that, that's an easy $12,000 to $15,000 from an actual creative director with creative illustrators who can make your vision come to life. Imagine just having to spend that on labels. And I'm talking about just the mock-up of the labels, let alone where you're gonna get the labels pressed at, where you're gonna get them put on at, where you're gonna get your bottles from. But everybody said that what they doing is taking the label off of Lawry's seasoning and just putting that one on there. I don't know.
What else I didn't talk about? I just can't stop talking about that cruise. We just had a blast. We had a blast on that cruise, and I don't know if any of y'all on here that was on the cruise that's making comments and saying things, whatever it is. Thank you guys for showing Miss Netta and Charles a great time. We love y'all. I mean, oh my God, we had a few people that stood out to us. One particular girl stood out to me. A lot of people stood out to me, but this one particular girl took out a lot of time with Charles and I, and she got a chance to know us at a personal level. You know, when a person in my status gives you my telephone number to call me personally and stuff, that means that you have really did something to me that makes me like you, and you because you liked it me. So
a person of your status? You mean because you got a lot of followers on the internet? We ain't talking wealth. We ain't talking ownership. We ain't talking a person of your status? You can't be for real now. Oh boy, yeah. If anything, I think Netta and Charles should invest in therapy because this is getting ridiculous. They should feel honored because you guys made a connection. Oh, well then never mind. I don't want to be your friend if you're going to make me feel like you should feel lucky to be my friend. Because I have 17.5 million followers and everybody wants to talk to me. So you should feel so lucky that I even talk to you. You want to go out? No, hell no, bitch. No, I want to go with people who like me because they just fuck with me. Not because of my career, my stat, none of that. That's stupid.
Her name is Ebony. I don't know her last name, but I do know her name is Ebony. She loved me. Ebony, we love you. Thank you for spending the time out with Charles and I, and just being there with us and for us, sitting with us and making sure we was okay and all that stuff, Miss Ebony. And you know who I'm talking about if you're on here. And I just can't stop talking about it. But we had an amazing time, y'all. That's all I really can say. We had an amazing time on our trip. And like I told you,
why don't I hear nothing about getting to the business or some cute lingerie or anything like that? I mean, don't all couples have sex? Don't all couples get it in on a vacation? Unless you're on your period, and Joe ain't no girl. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting packed out. We ain't hearing nothing about that.
The seasoning. I'm about to get ready to use the beef seasoning today. I done used the chicken seasoning. Now I gotta.
God, I ask you right now, Lord, whatever is in that seasoning, please protect their organs, protect their intestines, and protect their blood pressure. In your son's holy and righteous name we pray, God. We thank you. Amen.
Use the beef, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it's giving me, okay? And another thing that we are abusing that I'm not speaking about and talking about is my talent show in Atlanta, Georgia, that's gonna take place in November. Now I have a flyer and stuff up for you guys to look at it and stuff like that. And if y'all want to enter in the talent show, you just go on there and you click on it and it'll tell you how to get in there and stuff. But y'all please don't forget that. Y'all go on my page and y'all make sure y'all go and check out the flyer. I'm gonna repost it again today for y'all people that's in Atlanta, or if you're in the surrounding areas. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, we're gonna be there. It is gonna be November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It's gonna be something like American Idol thing. You will win money. You're not gonna win $50,000, but you will win some money. And it's just for y'all to get out and y'all to show y'all talent.
Nope. Another scam. Let me tell you what they're trying to do. They're not going to tell you what the prize money is until they figure out how many tickets they sold, what the venue costs, what everybody at the venue costs, like the vendors or whoever, what all that costs, and then whatever is left over after Charles and Netta get their cut, that's going to be the prize money. That could be anything from $100 to $1,000. I doubt if it's going to be anything higher than that. And it's kind of like selling a dream, because people really taking the time to go out there and audition or whatever. They're having to spend their money, their time, their PTO days, find sitters, find hotels, get put up, or if they're already in Atlanta, they're still having to do something that costs them some sort of money, and you don't even have a dollar amount for the prize money they're supposed to win, because you can't put them onto no record label like America's Got Talent. You can't do none of that. So you should have a hefty prize. It should be like $5,000, especially in Atlanta. Maybe you should have did your talent show in Yaletown, in Yale City, at y'all Walmart, not all the way in Atlanta.
Only just showing it to me, y'all, is show it to the whole world, because this is something that's going to be on TV. This is going to be something that's going to be on TV. The world will be able to see you, and if anybody thinks you sound good, y'all know how I go. I don't got to sit here and explain to y'all. Y'all know how Fantasia became famous, and Jennifer Hudson, and Ruben Studdard, and Kelly Clarkson, and all those people off American Idol. Y'all know how that goes. So I'm telling y'all, don't miss that chance, because
can't nobody call women delusional no more. Can't nobody call women delusional no more, because this delusion, this go higher than I thought. Like this right here, this is a different level.
You're going to be able to be seen by a lot of people that's going to be able to see you, because even though Miss Netta and Charles, you don't got a lot of hate going on or whatever, we're not going to discuss that. But there's still a lot of people that love Miss Netta and Charles, and who knows, one of them haters might pick you up. Because they some air conditioning off on the flight, but they also...
That boy...
Venom steam, and you'll even need a knife. Okay. This is the beef. So that's what this is. This is beef. So,
beef steaks, it looks like.
I thought I already opened it. But, alright. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna season them on both sides. Nice and seasoned on both sides. Make sure you get some seasoning all over this beef now, cause baby, we gotta taste the seasoning. Y'all know Miss Netta, that's one thing Miss Netta do. Miss Netta food be all the way seasoned, okay? You gonna taste my seasoning. You can eat anything, you gonna taste my seasoning. Okay.
But how you heavy hand pour? Hell yeah.
All right, so just make sure you're good and seasoned all over.
Is that real Christian Dior? Or no? Is that an iron Christian Dior?
Huh?
I ain't against the flea market either, though.
You get it all seasoned all around.
Or a DH gate.
God, oh Lord, I'm putting a little bit too much, but I'll make sure you get it on. Hell, I can waste it. This is my season. I'll get another one. But yeah, so you season the meat real good. And let me see now. Okay.
Come on, man.
Get my cast iron skillet out.
That mug should have already been on. That cast iron should have already been ready, on, a little butter in it.
skillet, y'all, ain't like they ain't making them like they used to. They didn't used to do all that sticking and stuff. Now this cast iron skillet I got, honey, this thing be sticking and everything. I'm like, come on now.
Netta don't read no instructions when it comes to how to cook with stuff he's not familiar with. Hard-headed.
I'm gonna put a little grease at the bottom so hopefully it don't stick.
Boy, you about to.
But y'all know,
Now,
you can hope for whatever. It's gonna probably stick.
it's probably sticking because he's cooking it too high.
Okay, hold on. I'm not feeding. Wait on this grease to get hot. Okay.
What sucks is
wait on this grease to get hot. So we can put this on.
Just wasting meat, playing in food.
We can put it on. Let me see, did it make it? So we got Charles he got 2 steaks. I got 1. So he'll eat 1 tonight, and then now, and then he'll eat 1 tonight. Now I got 1, so I eat half of mine now and the other half tonight. But yeah, that part. But yeah, it's gonna go down. Still letting the grease get hot. But do we have anybody on here that was on the cruise?
No.
I probably gonna miss y'all, but I'll get on here again and ask the question again. I don't know if do I have anybody on here that was on the cruise?
No.
Okay. No, I guess I don't. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I thought you took 2,000 pictures though. Wouldn't they have came onto your live so that, you know, we could sit up here and see the interaction between your fans? Because they your fans.
Let me take this over here. I don't know why, because you ain't gonna be able to see it. But take the phones over here. And stuff. Okay. But let me turn this down some. Cause it was a little high. Cause I tried to get it calm. And let me take these beautiful ribeyes.
Oh, you fucking ribeye?
Right here. Alright. Y'all, they ain't sticking either. For some reason, I don't know why, but might be a good seasoning that's got them not sticking it, but they're not sticking.
That's not it.
And then don't get Charles and I'll be like our steak well done.
Ooh.
So it's actually gonna be medium rare because I'm just giving this steak some color on here.
Then what?
And then after that I put it in what's name, then it's gonna be all good.
Put it in the what?
So I'm gonna let them fry for a minute. Before I flip them the first time. What I'm doing now, I'm trying to get the pan apart so I can put it in the oven. I hope I got some aluminum foil. And y'all make sure y'all rub and get that glue up out of there, because you know that glue be stuck to some of the pans now.
And he be saying he don't listen to comments. He don't read comments. He don't respond to comments. What was we all saying the last time he made that Velveeta lasagna? We said, Are you gonna clean that out? Are you gonna take out that glue? Are you gonna put that through the dishwasher? Are you gonna lay down some aluminum foil? Now you giving us tips on how to cook it right or how to use the pan right. Now you giving us tips. Just say thank y'all for reminding me that I had to do X, Y, and Z. Just say that.
Now this should be time to flip. Beautiful, y'all see it? All right.
Alright.
Okay, got my pan ready. I wish I could put that third one in here. Let me turn it back up some.
Turn it down.
And I always tell y'all when y'all baking y'all food and stuff, and y'all fried and y'all baking it or whatever, make sure you put some seasoning. Oh Lord, y'all. I think okay. Make sure y'all put the seasoning in your water pan. So that water in there, I have a season to it. So when some of this bacon and stuff, it still got the seasoning on it. Cause you got the seasoning in your water.
So hold up.
That's just if you want, if that's what you want.
You mean to tell me you fry it in grease and then you soak it in water in the oven?
I like my food to be seasoned all the way through.
All right. Yeah.
I want my season to be seasoned all the way through. Okay, well it's looking nice, y'all. It's looking nice. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
It's looking nice. That's how I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it to brown on both sides.
How y'all like y'all steaks? Drop it in the comments. Me, I'm a medium well gal. I don't like when it's well done because I feel like I'm like, and I don't like that feeling.
It don't necessarily have to be done. I just want mine brown. So it's gonna get done in that pan right there when it falls off the bone. Well, it ain't even a bone and ribeye. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me go wash these cups that Charles and I had next month. Okay. Right then, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna flip it over to the other side. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. Let me cut this little piece of meat off. So that you like flip it up in a bowl that's sassy. I'll just take a knife and just cut it. Let me go lay down. Go wash the body. What y'all think? Y'all think it's about brown enough? Y'all think it's about brown done enough? I think I gotta go ahead and put this third one in here. Yep, the third one is fit.
I don't know why he overcrowding that pan. If he's already saying stuff is sticking, you would think maybe it's because I have high heat. Maybe I'm overcrowding the pan. Maybe I'm not allowing the meat to, have its room to cook. And you still gonna throw another piece of meat in there, and it's killing me that he's cooking it in grease.
I'm gonna let these first two cook a little bit. All the grease popping everywhere. Y'all think I'm gonna cook the rest of the week? I ain't been able to cook. I ain't been able to eat like I want to eat the food, the taste that I want to taste. I think I'm gonna cook every day this week for the rest of the week. We not.
If you want to keep your man, you better. That's why he got with you, because you was giving him food. You was trying to do the whole feminine role, even though you don't want to be considered a woman. Yeah, you're gonna have to get up on your feet and cook for this man every single day.
We go to Atlanta on the 29th. I think, and then in October, I think we got a party to attend in October. Ooh, now that's looking real good. This is almost done. I don't want it to get done.
Well, you better take it.
I just want to get some color to it. I'm gonna let it get done. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me turn this thing back down. So yeah.
Oh my God. Somebody said Netta tucked up.
So yeah. See? This right here gets around quick on the top, so this ain't gonna take long. You got some aluminum foil? I do. I hope there's enough in it.
Oh gosh.
It is. I got some. I do. Okay, y'all. We're gonna let that fry for a little bit.
It's still
Before we
going.
put that in there. And then I gotta make mashed potatoes and salad. Let me go wash this cutting board off while I'm waiting.
Okay. The bleach water.
Okay. Wipe down my time.
Stove okay? Pizza tacos. Fire.
All right. If you about ready, look steak. Ain't no one of them left.
Where you get a bright yellow color cake. Oh, what is it? Who does? Take it out. Baby, it's stuffing. Come on.
Yeah.
Just follow a recipe at this point.
Hold on. Hello, y'all. It's the
It's burning. I am.
Okay, y'all. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's it. That's it with this. It's ready. This thing is almost ready. Now, I'm gonna let the juice drip on his tune sauce. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put this steak right over here. So I can wipe this down so the grease won't burn all the way up.
He think just because he clean.
Move this over to here.
Oh gosh.
Miss Netta, are you using bell pepper and onion today? No, unfortunately, Miss Netta's not using bell pepper and onions today. Okay. And y'all go ahead and put y'all yay up. Go ahead and put it up. But Miss Netta's not using bell pepper.
Put some applause in the comments.
And onion today. Up this thing. Let this grease cool off so I can
Recycle it.
wash this pan off. Okay.
Please
Now
don't
let's go
destroy
ahead
the
and
grass.
put this in the oven. So let's go ahead and do its magic. Oh, y'all don't got that much aluminum foil either. I have enough. But you know what? It's enough aluminum foil for this pan. So guess what? Booyah! There was enough for this. That's all I need some aluminum foil for, is to put it over there.
Whole time I thought he was about to put the bottom of the pan.
But I know now I need some aluminum foil. Okay, then what we doing is we just taking the steak and we putting it in the oven and just go let them cook. Let's go in the trash. Real big old dinner. So next is we making mashed potatoes. Here's a little. Let me pour a little water out.
Oh.
I forgot I got to put milk in the Here's the milk.
No.
Almond milk, to be exact. And there's the butter. All right. Talking and discussing my trip. Okay.
If I fast forward through this, y'all, it's because
our trip that we went on this weekend, I just shared it with TikTok and if y'all love us, you best to believe we love y'all back.
okay.
Without a doubt. What? It's still not working? Yeah. I just told you. I told you it's not gonna work. If they say it's not gonna work, sweetie, it's not gonna work.
That's just like a little kid. My PlayStation won't turn on. My PlayStation won't turn on. Boy! Give me just a second, okay? Yeah, I will be right back on the line with you. Okay, thank you so much. Shut the fuck up! Here! Well, don't say nothing! Hello? Yes, I'm so sorry. That was just my child. He was asking about his Xbox. But anyway, what I was thinking about, what we could do in the future going global. That's what he just did. He just interrupted an important conversation. My PlayStation doesn't work. My Wi-Fi doesn't work. This doesn't work. Help me fix it. Do I look like Google? Do I look like Sony? Do I look like any of these people who could do that? No.
Oh, it gotta work to the old phone, without a doubt. Because that's where it came on. It's originally from that phone. So it's gotta work on that phone. Because that is a Metro phone. So that phone, and we watched them that day. They took that same SIM card out of that phone and put it into the iPhone. So that's the same. You just gotta call them. When I get through with this and stuff off the line, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna get the phone together because there's a way.
What a shame. A grown man who does nothing at all, and I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about him not doing nothing. I'm gonna keep on saying Charles don't do nothing but try and get what he can out of Joe. Anyway, Charles can't even call for his own phone. He can't even call for it. Now, my parents are like that. My dad won't set up his own appointments. None of that. But my mom's a stay-at-home wife. You feel me? Gets her hair done every other week. Gets her nails done every other week. Always is able to go shopping. Always has a nice car. Like, she's taken care of. So, of course, she's gonna do all that. Joe can't catch a break dealing with Charles. Can't catch no break.
And I know you're tired of that iPhone. I don't know why you just didn't. If you wanted to keep the iPhone, only thing you do to avoid all of it, just go and just get you, pay $100 or whatever, and just get you a brand new iPhone with the insurance claim. You should have been did that. You would have been had the phone a long time ago.
He a kid.
You don't go and do it. You gotta. They're not gonna do it for you there. You gotta do it on. It's a whole nother place you gotta call to do the insurance claim. It ain't through Metro. Just like mine, when I was through Spectrum, mine was some name, I forgot what it was, but it wasn't, you don't get it, you don't do it through them, you do it through the insurance company. So what you gotta do is call Metro and them back and ask them what's their insurance number and for the insurance, and call them and file your claim. And they do it by early still. If you do it now, you'll get the phone by in the morning. They overnight ship it for free. when it's an insurance claim. So you do it now, you'll get it in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but tomorrow, whenever they post it. I'm sorry, y'all, but me and my husband was having a conversation.
Your child.
Clean my glasses. I did try to clean. I was sitting up there doing all that cooking and stuff, and
doing this is Miss Netta. I got Charles dinner tonight. Charles got ribeye steak, garlic butter ribeye steak with shrimp, and some ranch mashed potatoes, salad, and he also has cinnamon crescent rolls, y'all. So let me let y'all see what they got. Okay, y'all see? Okay. Okay. Y'all see the salad? Okay. And he got dressings of his choice. And he also got Heinz 57 if you want to use it. And I also want to remind you guys and tell y'all about the seasonings. I got all-purpose. I have chicken seasoning. And I also have beef seasoning. Y'all don't forget to go order. My website is in my bio. Okay, but anyway, enough with that. Are y'all ready? All right then. Charles.
Yes.
Your dinner is ready. Okay, let me pull my chair out for my king. Okay, I have garlic ribeye steak with shrimp, ranch mashed potatoes, cinnamon butter, crescent rolls, and a salad. So, go ahead. You see that meat there, so you don't need no knife. You don't need no knife for that steak. No knife. Very tender. And that's made with that's made with our beef seasoning, Charles. That steak.
Okay.
Mashed potato hot, then you gotta blow. Told you it's hot. Good.
Yep.
So what type of dressing you want with the salad?
Not no $1,000.
This is what you wanted me to buy.
No, I say Italian. I didn't say something about no $1,000.
Here you go.
But what else to do?
That's just a regular salad I got from the pig, and I diced it on up and stuff, and some chicken in it as well.
Chicken salad, huh?
Yeah, I like a grilled chicken.
Cool. Not bad.
All right then, so I don't know. Okay. Well, all right then. Well, why don't you get at this dinner a scale of 1 to 10, honey?
I'll give this 15 out of 10.
15 out of 10. Okay. Well, I can accept that. All right then. Well, why don't you tell them people what is it, Charles?
Bomb.com.
Y'all heard it from Charles himself. He said it's thebomb.com.
Well, there's only one way to end this. I have been the Just Casing Brand. I'm so thankful you tuned in to how to make a chicken fried beef steak in the oven. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, pray. Do something.